Let's be honest, folks. Things are weird in America, and I'm not just talking about the fact that we're still arguing about whether pineapple belongs on pizza. I'm talking about the MAGA movement. Now I know, saying cult gets everyone riled up. But stick with me for a second, let's look at the facts. We've got a charismatic leader who demands absolute loyalty. His followers believe he's the only one who can save them. They dismiss any information that contradicts their beliefs. They even have their own rallies and rituals. Sound familiar? Because it's starting to look a lot like those documentaries your aunt watches about people wearing robes and drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not saying every Trump supporter is in a cult. That's ridiculous. But there are definitely some cult-like dynamics at play here. And that's something we need to talk about. Because this isn't just about politics anymore. It's about the very fabric of our democracy. So buckle up, America. We're going on a wild ride through the looking glass of MAGA. And trust me, things are about to get weird. Let's start with the man himself. Donald J. Trump, love him or hate him, you gotta admit the man knows how to work a crowd. He's like a cross between P.T. Barnum and a used car salesman. He can sell you a timeshare in a swamp and make you think you've won the lottery. And his followers, they eat it up. They hang on his every word. They wear his name on their hats, their shirts, even their underwear. Okay, maybe not their underwear, but you get the point. This is classic cult of personality stuff, people. Think Jim Jones, David Koresh, that guy who started Heaven's Gate and convinced everyone to wear matching sneakers. These leaders thrive on adoration. They position themselves as the only ones who can solve the world's problems, and they demand absolute loyalty from their followers. And Trump, he's a master of this game. He tells his followers they're special, that they're the only ones who can make America great again. He tells them the media is lying to them, that the deep state is out to get them. And they believe him, because he's their savior, he's their God. Remember when facts were facts? Pepperidge Farm remembers? These days we live in a world where everyone has their own version of the truth, and if you don't like the facts, well, you can just make up your own. Enter the alternative facts. This is the bread and butter of the MAGA movement. Don't believe climate change is real? No problem. Just say it's a Chinese hoax. Don't like what the media is saying about your favorite politician? Fake news. And the king of the alternative facts, you guessed it, Donald Trump. This is a man who once claimed he had the largest inauguration crowd in history, despite photographic evidence to the contrary. He even claimed he won the 2020 election, even after he lost by, millions of votes and dozens of court cases. This constant barrage of misinformation creates a dangerous echo chamber. People are only exposed to information that confirms their existing biases. And any information that challenges those biases is immediately dismissed as fake news. It's like trying to have a rational conversation with someone who thinks the earth is flat. Section 4, January 6th and COVID denial, when facts become the enemy. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, January 6th. If there was ever a moment that highlighted the dangers of the MAGA movement, this was it. Fueled by Trump's lies about a stolen election, a mob of his supporters stormed the Capitol, threatening lawmakers and attempting to overturn the results of a democratic election. This wasn't just a protest, it was an insurrection. And what did Trump do? He cheered them on, he told them he loved them. He even called them very special. This disregard for facts and reality isn't just limited to politics. Remember the COVID-19 pandemic? While the rest of the world was listening to scientists and wearing masks, Trump was busy downplaying the virus, promoting unproven cures, and even suggesting that people inject themselves with bleach. The result? Hundreds of thousands of preventable deaths in a country more divided than ever. Section 5, inside the MAGA mind, psychological hooks that bind. So, what's going on here? Why are people so willing to believe these lies? Well, my friends, it's all about psychology. See, humans are social creatures. We crave belonging. We want to feel like we're part of something bigger than ourselves, and that's where cults come in. They offer a sense of community, of purpose, of belonging, and the MAGA movement is no different. It's tapped into a deep vein of anger, resentment, and fear in American society. People feel like they've been left behind, ignored by the elites.